Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. So before I get started, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing something really different today. So not only am I going live in my private Facebook group, I'm actually going to go live on Instagram. So just give me a second. I'm going to go live on Instagram as well, too. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. I am doing something really different today. I normally go live in my private Facebook group about twice a week. And so today I have decided to go live not only on my private Facebook group, so you're going to be seeing me looking down here and also up here as well too, because I got my phone going, I got my computer going. I decided to do a live training today, both on Instagram and also my private Facebook group. So you guys can get a little bit of a taste of what I do and how I teach within my own private community. Today, the topic that I'm going to be talking about is how to get started on your fitness journey and creating a really great sustainable routine. Okay, so for those of you guys that are watching me live right now in my private Facebook group, you guys know the drill. If you have any questions, just pop it in the comment sections below. For those of you that are watching me live on Instagram, pop it in the comment section below. I am going to be talking to you about how to, about the key steps to kickstart your fitness journey and creating a sustainable routine that will really set you up for long-term success. Okay, so for those of you that are watching me live right now, say hello. Hi, Allison. Allison is watching me live on Facebook today. For those of you that are watching me on Instagram, I'm going to say hi to you guys as well too. I just thought I would do this both on my Instagram and my Facebook account, just to give you guys a little bit of a taste to see what I do in my private Facebook community, because I know a lot of you may not have Facebook, but I do these lives twice a week. So first of all, I just want to point out these new hats that I got. Allison, did you see I got these new hats made? So they say, I'm going to take this off. So they say eat, lift, flex, repeat. There you go. Eat, lift, flex, repeat. This is my slogan that I got going on right now. So hopefully you guys, if you want them, I'm going to be selling them. When I get back on vacation, I'll give you guys some details about it. But hopefully I'm really digging the hat. I don't know, but I am parseful. Oh, somebody said, yeah, because Facebook sucks. Laugh out loud. Yeah. So I thought I would do this. If you guys like it, I could do this simultaneously on Instagram as well too. So today, if you're joining me right now, we're going to talk about getting started on your fitness journey and how to create a sustainable routine. So I know embarking on your fitness journey is really an exciting endeavor, and it can really transform your life and your well-being. So let's go through the key steps on how to get started on your fitness journey and also how to create a sustainable routine, okay? And if you have any questions along the way, just let me know. So the first thing that is really, really important is you need to define your goals. So before diving into your fitness routine, it's really important to define your goals. Have a clear vision of what it is that you want to achieve will help you stay motivated and focused along the way. So whether it's that you want to lose a certain amount of body fat, you want to gain muscle, you want to establish a specific, measurable, and attainable, realistic goals for yourself, we always want to start there, okay? Second step is to start small and to build momentum. Okay, this is a really big thing that I encourage a lot of my clients to do as well too. Many people make the mistake of trying to do too much too soon, leading to burnout and really disappointed. Like I see a lot of people join a gym and they're like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week, and it's just not feasible for you. So what you want to do instead is start really small and gradually increase it from there. So, or the duration of the workout from there. Like if I have clients that have never worked out before, what I recommend that they do also is, like, if the goal is that they want to work out 4 times a week, what I'll say is like, instead of doing the whole workout that I've assigned to you, start off with maybe a 15-minute workout, and then we gradually build it out from there. And I find that that works to be a lot more like effective, rather than going from like no movement to, you know, half an hour to a 45-minute workout session. It's a lot better for my clients to start off with like a 15-minute workout, and then we go to like 20 to 30 minutes, and then they get to 45 minutes. What I'm really trying to help them do is just show up at the end of the day, is like just show up for that session and practice the habit of just showing up from that session. And then you can kind of build from there afterwards. So once they've established that routine of like, okay, I'm working out 4 times a week for 15 minutes, then it's way easier for you to build up from there. And that's really what it's all about, is starting up small and building momentum from there. So this approach allows your body to adapt, and it also prevents you from risk of injury. In beginning with the shorter sessions, or, you know, you might have like some lower impact exercises, and you continue to build up from there and gradually increase your duration and also the intensity of your workouts as well too. Because here's the thing, like if you're going full throttle right off the bat and you're very new at working out, there's a lot of risk of injury that you have going on there as well too. So that is my second step. Third step is to create a schedule. Okay. If you are a mom and you're a woman, or you're just a busy person in general, the best thing that you could do is really create a schedule that works best for you. Like I use Google Calendar. And even in the beginning of my fitness journey, like I played around with like evening workouts, weekend workouts. I played around with both of them to see really what was the most effective for me. But really at the end of the day, like schedule when your workouts are going to be throughout the week. Put them into your calendar. If you have a family calendar, put it into your family calendar as well too, so people know not to disturb you during that time. And this will really help you establish a regular exercise schedule. Now, at the beginning, you may be playing around with times that work really best for you. But then, you know, eventually you'll figure out a schedule that, you know, works well with your family schedule, with your schedule, your work schedule. And when you're blocking out those dedicated time slots in your calendar for your workouts, you have to treat them like non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Like I always say to a lot of my clients are moms. And I said, okay, like if your kid has a soccer practice and it's every week or twice a week, whatever it is at that time, are you ever going to not miss that soccer practice? Most likely not, especially if it's for kids, unless something comes up and someone's sick or whatever the case may be. We've committed to that. We've committed our kids to that. And we have to treat our own health and fitness journey the same exact way, that it becomes non-negotiable, like you're going to, you know, a doctor's appointment. Really, at the end of the day, like you got to treat it the same way. So by creating a routine and sticking to it, exercise will become a natural part of your daily life. It becomes part of your habit. Okay. The fourth step is to set realistic expectations. I'm just going to check here on Facebook and see. Oh yeah, Monica, that was me when I started. Light weights and less sets of the workout and build up to the repetition. I still do this when starting a new program. Hi, Monica. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what we did with you, because you like were not working out at all when you came to me. So Monica, who's one of my clients, is saying that like this has worked well for you, and she continues to doing that. So Monica, like maybe pop it in the comment section. Do you feel like that approach that we took with you? I know it was successful, but like what's your take on it? If you could pop it in the comment section, love to hear some feedback on that with you. But yeah, like starting off slow and building up from that like is really, really important. Okay. The fourth thing that I like to step is set realistic expectations. Okay. Now, while it's important to challenge yourself, it's equally important to set realistic expectations. Understand that progress takes time and results will not happen overnight. Okay. You need to be patient with yourself and celebrate those small victories along the way, like all those wins that happen along the way. You have to remember that fitness is a lifelong journey, and every step forward is really a step closer to your goals. Okay, this is, I feel, one of the things that set people up for failure is when they have these really unrealistic expectations. And one of the things that I always say to my clients is like, listen, it didn't take you a month to gain 20 pounds or 30 pounds or 40 pounds, however, whatever their weight is. It didn't take you a month to get there. So you can't expect that it's going to take you that amount of time to take it off. And here's the thing too, when it comes to long-term sustainable fat loss, meaning that you're not doing these yo-yo diets or fad diets where they drop your calories super, super low, you lose your weight, but then you gain it back again. Like, that's not even a successful diet to me. I don't consider that to be a successful diet. What is successful to me is that you're losing weight. You're still in the right trajectory. Like either you're losing 8 inches and losing weight and you continue to do that. And you're still moving in the right direction. But you know what? Like you don't set yourself up with these expectations that it's going to happen overnight. Like if you want to transform your body, if you want long-term sustainable fat loss, there's a lot of other components that come into there. You need to build up the habits. Like if you've had eaten a certain way for your entire life, like it's going to take time to change those behaviors. It's going to take time for you to make those changes and really build up those foundational habits so that you can be really successful at the end of the day. So I'm not sure if you responded back, Monica, on that one, but I'm going to just update my screen here. Okay, yeah. So I asked Monica before, because one of the points that I had beforehand was to start small and build up from there. So Monica said that's exactly the approach that I did with her. She's one of my clients. So she goes, yes, works well for me. I was super overwhelmed and nervous about starting this journey. I feel like Sara met me where I was in my journey. It's the individual plans and goals and personal expectations that have worked for me. We have been together for 4 months and I am shocked I am still doing this. Amazing. Honestly, like it's about building up those foundational habits. And this is the approach that I take with a lot of my clients. Allison is saying here, honestly, it is the best thing I've ever done for myself. Sara, you are amazing. I started slow and I'm loving my progress. I see great results, slow and steady. And that's what it's all about, guys. Slow and steady wins the race at the end of it. It's none of this bullshit yo-yo dieting, like lose the weight and put it back on again. I've done that personally myself. I've done that before. Trust me, I have done the diets where, the shake diet, I've tried that before, lose 10 pounds, gain 10 pounds again, never really got to my goal. I've done like the no carb thing. Like I don't think I lasted many days doing the no carb thing because I got a headache from doing the carb thing. But what I like to teach my clients is slow and steady results. I still get incredible transformations with my clients. It's just that, we're doing it in a very sustainable way. Okay. So the other thing that I recommend with getting started on your fitness journey and creating long-term sustainable routine is incorporating strength training. So all of you hear me saying this all the time, is strength training is really key. Okay. Like cardio is for endurance training and it has its own benefits. However, if you are looking at losing body fat, like actually changing the shape of your body and creating a beautiful hourglass physique, you want to incorporate strength training into your routine. Strength training not only helps you build lean muscle mass, it increases your metabolism, and it also improves your overall strength and, most importantly, your body composition. So I have talked about this before in the past, the difference between weight loss and fat loss. Fat loss and like changing your body composition is really the ultimate goal that I have for all my clients. I want them to lose body fat, but we also are gaining lean muscle so that we can, you know, create a really beautiful hourglass figure for all of my clients as well too. So with respect to strength training, you know, I had a client of mine, I don't know if you're watching right now, but I had a client of mine recently signed up with me. She was training strength training for 23 years at the gym. And I think the first week that she did my programming, she's like, I have been training like completely wrong all of these years. Now that I'm training with you, I finally realized like how to actually train. And one of the biggest things that was missing from her training program before, like she was going to the gym for 23 years, lifting weights for 23 years. And yes, she did see some really great benefits of doing that. However, the thing that was really missing from her routine was compound lifts. Okay. And these compound lifts are squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, rows, chin-ups, pull-ups. I also like to include hip thrusts into these as well too. You want to be doing these compound lifts at least 2 to 3 times a week. What are compound lifts? These are multi-joint and multi-muscle lifts that you're doing where you're using multiple joints and multiple muscles to perform that exercise. So really you're getting the best bang for your buck by performing these type of compound exercises if you're doing strength training. Okay. Also, if you're starting off, like you can work out from home. A lot of my clients work out from home. I would say like, a lot of my clients, like they work out from home. I would say like 80% of my clients work out from home. You know, we just pick up some fundamental pieces like dumbbells, resistance band. We get maybe some kettlebells and a stability ball. We've got a mat. Later on, we start to incorporate some more different equipment as well too. But most of my clients are working out at home and we're doing compound lifts with these and with strength training, and they're training at home. Okay, some other comments here on Facebook. Allison said like brushing your teeth habit. Yes. That is exactly my analogy. It's like brushing your teeth habit. You have to take time to build up those habits. Valerie is saying it's over a year for me and I'm really starting to see more noticeable results. Exactly. Yeah, because we went through some different phases with Val. And she's actually prepping for a photo shoot in 6 weeks. So I'm super excited for you, Val. Okay. Other really thing, you know, what you want to do to get started on your fitness journey and create sustainable routine is you need to fuel your body properly. You know, having a balanced and nutritious diet is really a crucial component to your fitness journey. Like if you're working out all the time and you're like, you don't have a solid nutrition plan to back you up, number one, you're not going to see a lot of body composition changes. Okay. You got to make sure that you're having the right nutrients to help you with your energy levels, help you in recovery and support your overall health. You want to be consuming whole foods, unprocessed foods, including a lot of lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats. And you also want to make sure that you're drinking enough water as well too. I want to talk about the protein component here. And I'm laughing because those that are in my Facebook group probably hear me saying this all the time. One of the biggest things that I see, that I notice, is that most women are not consuming enough protein in their diet. You want to be aiming for 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight. Another huge misconception that I see people think, and actually I was talking to my assistant coach Lanny about this, is that we were talking about this, is that a big misconception that a lot of our clients think is that if you're having 100 grams of chicken breast, that does not mean you're having 100 grams of protein. Okay, that 100 grams of chicken breast may only have 25 grams of protein in there. Okay, there's other things that are composed of that 100 grams. It's not just 100 grams of protein. So if you're using something like MyFitnessPal or a chronometer to track your food, it'll actually tell you in there like how many grams of protein is in that 100 grams of chicken breast. So I actually want to bring that up because I think this is a really big misconception that a lot of people have. The other thing that you want to do is monitor and track your progress. So keeping track of your progress is not only motivating, but also helps you identify what's working and what needs adjustments. So that's why my clients send in biweekly check-in forms to me every 2 weeks so I can monitor and assess what's going on. You want to be tracking your workout. So how many sets, how many reps, how much weight you're lifting? Are you progressively lifting heavier? The other thing you want to be doing is take measurements of your body, track your weight, use progress photos. Progress photos are so huge. With my clients, I always tell you guys, for those of you that are watching that are my clients, and for those of you that are not watching that are my clients, the weight is not how we're going to measure big progress. Okay. Yes, it has a part in assessing progress. But if you're working with myself as a coach where I'm trying to change your body composition, what we look at more is how your body's looking. Are you losing inches? These are the two biggest things that I look at is how you're looking and whether you're losing inches depending on where you're at on your fitness journey as well too. So the data will serve as a very valuable reference point and really keep you motivated on days that maybe you feel like nothing is happening. Sometimes I'll get check-ins from clients and they're like, oh, I'm feeling really disappointed. I didn't see the scale move this very much this week. And then I send them a side-by-side progress photo and they're like, oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Now I see the changes. And that's why the photos are so important. So if you're not working with a coach that does all of this for you, you can monitor this in apps that you're using or just take photos yourself. The photos are really, really key to helping you see the type of, progress that you're making. The other thing in creating a sustainable routine when it comes to your fitness journey is stay accountable. So accountability can significantly impact your success in maintaining a fitness routine. So you want to find either an accountability partner, whether it's a friend, family member, or hiring a coach like myself or my team, joining a fitness community. I think this is really, really big. I have my private Facebook group. We're up to 1,200 members right now. If you want to come join my private Facebook group, if you have Facebook, come and join it because having someone to share your goals, challenges, and successes with can really provide support and motivation. Joining an online fitness community where you can connect with like-minded individuals and other women that are on the same path and journey of yourself, I think is really helpful. For those of you that are watching right now on Facebook, how many of you find this community really helpful? Pop it in the comment section. Yes, I do come into the community and talk to you guys twice a week live. I support you guys that way in the community, but what about the support that all of you provide with each other? Tell me whether you feel that that's been played a very significant role in your fitness journey and helping you sustain it. Pop it in the comment section and let me know. The last thing that I want to bring up, or the last point that I want to bring up, is be flexible and make sure you're resting and having recovery days. I find a lot of times some women will come to me that they're already working out. Yeah, I work out 7 days a week. And I'm like, that it's not good to work out 7 days a week. You actually need some rest days. So whether it's 2 to 3 rest days a week, or if you're only training 3 days a week, you really need to pay attention to your body and what your body is saying to you and be flexible. Paying attention to signs of fatigue, pain, or overexertion, if you're coaching with me, you got to you got to let me know that. But my job as a coach is to make sure we don't get there, that we're always doing things in a very healthy and sustainable way. But rest and recovery are crucial, for preventing injury, but also to allow your body to repair and grow stronger. So most of you may think that the changes are actually happening while you're working out. That is not the case, okay? The changes are actually happening when you're resting, okay? Your body needs time. When you're resting, when you're sleeping, when you have those recovery days, those are the days that your muscles are growing. All we're doing when we're strength training is sending the signal. By strength training, we are just sending the signal to your body to build lean muscle mass. Your body is actually responding and building that lean muscle mass when we're resting, provided that our nutrition is supporting that as well too, making sure you have enough protein, making sure you have enough carbs in your diet as well too. Like, carbs is not the enemy, ladies. We need carbs to fuel our workouts. It's a main source of energy that our body uses. So it's a really key and important part of your nutrition plan is to have those carbs in there, especially if you're strength training and you want to build lean muscle mass. So don't be, afraid of the carbs, okay? So this is another big thing, is be mindful of rest days, incorporate the rest days into your routine as well too. So embarking on a fitness journey is really a transformative experience that can lead to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. I'm hoping that following these steps that I provided to you can really help you adopt a very sustainable routine and help you be on your way to achieving your fitness goals and maintaining long-term success. And that is really the key, and what I want for every one of my clients, or for all of you that follow me. Like, it's a lifestyle. And how do you make it a lifestyle so that it's like you're not on and off of a diet, you're eating to fuel your body, you're strength training so that you can not only look better, but live a very long-term life, that you're very mobile, you feel strong, and you can do all the activities that you want to do in your life. Okay, so remember that the most important thing with all of this is enjoy the journey, stay consistent, and be kind to yourself along the way. The journey, I would say, is enjoy it. Like, you got to enjoy the journey. Like, for me, for those of you that don't know, like, I lost over 50 pounds. When I stopped obsessing about my weight loss goal, when I stopped obsessing about that and I just started to follow the actions that I needed to take, like follow my plan and the action items that I needed to happen every single day, I really enjoyed the journey. I saw myself change, not only physically, but also mentally. All the confidence I got, all of the lifestyle changes I was making. I see that with all of my clients. Like, these are huge wins that you need to celebrate along the way. So I'm just reading some comments here on Facebook. Allison is saying, I do. The photos and recipes are so good, and getting different ideas from everyone. Oh, I was asking Allison about how, if she finds the community really, really helpful. Okay, everyone. So I don't know if any of you have any more questions for me. Please pop it in the comment section. So these, like, I talked a little bit about, how I help my clients. If you need help, if you want a accountability, you want a right plan, if you have goals that you're looking to achieve, like, please feel free to DM me. I'd love to talk to you and help you with your fitness journey and really creating a long-term sustainable routine so that you could do this for the rest of your life. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here today. Thank you, everyone within my Facebook group. Thank you, everyone on Instagram. If you love this on Instagram, please pop it in the comment section. I'd love to know whether you want me to go live again on here on Instagram. I'd love to do that for you. Have an amazing Friday, everyone. I wish you all an amazing weekend, and we will chat soon again. Bye, everyone. Okay, I'm trying to end this live. Yeah, there we go.